When you choose Worldwide Clinical Trials as the CRO for your cardiovascular or metabolic clinical trial, you're getting a true partner. In this video, Nancy Newark, Executive Director of Project Management in Cardiovascular and Metabolic Diseases, discusses how Worldwide partners with esteemed academic research organizations to propel your study forward.
We have a legacy of working with academic research organizations. We work with the TIMI Study Group, which is out of Boston. We work with the Duke Clinical Research Institute. We also work with other academic groups, PHRI, which is in Canada. We also work with our partner ARO, which is Atlas, which is here in the US. And each of these groups have physician leaders that have specialty within different subgroups within cardiometabolic, whether that's acute myocardial infarction, whether that's thrombosis, whether that's other type of bleeding conditions that that we need to study. We work closely with our clients, and in many times in cardiovascular, we are partnering with an academic research organization to implement the studies.
Studies are more successful with these partnerships, but it doesn't stop here. Nancy talks about recruiting and retaining patients as part of this process.
Our cardiovascular outcome studies are studies that are conducted over a very long period of time, and that we follow the patients for a very long period of time. So we have to create strategies to be able to retain those patients. And sometimes that, involves, multiple visits to their physician, to their clinic over 2, 3 years. The other track record that we've established is our ability to keep patients in the study, and it's very, very key for the data. Some of those strategies, really involve, selecting the right investigators to participate, that having a strong relationship with their patients really keeps them engaged and lets them know that, their participation in this study is really important. The information, the data that we're collecting about how they're doing, how they're feeling is really important, and that it's going to impact, medicine in the future. So we do work, with investigators that are really committed to conducting research, and it's really important to them to have a close relationship with their patients.
Sites can be involved with many studies. Nancy talks about how Worldwide keeps sites engaged on your study.
If they're involved with, 6, 8, 10, even more studies at one time, how do we engage them and make sure that our study is the top priority? The sites are really our customers. We really do want them to find that our processes are easy to follow, directions are easy to follow, the forms are easy to complete. The person that you pick up the phone and call at Worldwide is helpful and available to you, and it has the resources to be able to help the sites problem solve. That just translates into, a higher patient enrollment for that particular site. It translates into, that site is, on time with getting their data entered. That translates to the fact that they're responding to our queries and answering them quickly. And then that allows, the study to, again, come in, with high quality, on time, and with high satisfaction.
Are you partnered with a CRO that gives you the relationships you need to conduct a successful clinical trial? When you're ready to take your cardiovascular or metabolic drug through a clinical trial, look no further than Worldwide Clinical Trials.